Hello, my friend. Welcome back to Mumma Magma Yoga. My name is Tamu, and this week I invite you to come on a self-care adventure with me. Are you feeling exhausted? Are you feeling like life is sapping everything out of you and you have nothing else to give? Today is the day that you say, nope, it's all about me. I'm going to fill my cup again. So I'm going to give you some pointers about how to fill your cup. I also highly recommend that this week, whenever I get around to posting it, that you also do the asana practice that I offer. There are several things we're going to do today that will help to fill your cup. And I really suggest, number one, that if you can, if you are feeling really exhausted and like you just simply don't have any more to give, phone into work sick. Phone into work sick. Tell them that you need a day, and then really set the intention that you are going to focus this entire day, at least this one day, on filling your own cup once again. Number two, you're going to create safe space for yourself. So I'm going to give you some suggestions in a moment here about how to do that and set your body up nice and allow for your body to completely relax and have space and time to calm. But you need to create safe space for yourself. This is a day where you are going to calm, where you're going to bring yourself into your home space. You're going to come down into your lower chakra, into the root chakra, and really feel that sense of home, that sense of safety, that sense of self-care, and tap into the mother within you and mother yourself. Because if you are on that exhaustion spectrum, if you are feeling really tapped out, then you do need to take this time to fill your cup. And if you don't, you're going to end up either causing yourself to get sick. Maybe you'll be more susceptible to getting COVID or a flu or a cold, and your body will force you to shut down in some other way. You could experience an accident. This often happens to my husband or to men in general. They don't slow down, they break a bone, they end up smashing their truck. Some kind of disaster will strike because your body's saying, stop doing for a moment and just simply be, so that you can fill your cup. And then the next step here, once we have created our space and we've gotten ourselves nice and cozy and feeling supported by the earth, supported by the mother, we're going to do a little meditation. So first of all, let's go and make ourselves a healthy cup of tea. That's the other thing, is that we're also going to eat healthy today. So self-care sometimes is about eat the chocolate, lounge on the couch and watch TV. That's not today. If you chose this video, what we're doing is we are filling ourselves with good food. We are not distracting ourselves. We're having intention to go inward and listen deeply, and we are going to support ourselves so that we can fill our cup. All right, so come along with me. First of all, we are going to go and make ourselves a lovely cup of tea. All right, so if you have access to it, if you have a garden and you've got herbs growing in your garden, then I highly suggest, if you've got some mint, I've got some fresh mint out of my garden here. I've got some nettle that I picked earlier in the spring, and I'm going to make a tea out of those things because they're both very nurturing. They're both very high in nutrients. They help promote healing. They help calm the nervous system. If you don't have access to that kind of thing and you've got herbal teas in your tea cabinet, then definitely reach for one of those. One of my favorites is Sleepy Time. Also just a mint tea out of your cupboard, a chamomile, maybe something with lavender in it. Those are all really good things. Just fill my kettle. I'm going to make a whole pot so that I have a nice pot of tea I can sip on all day. I'm going to add my herbs to my teapot. So because I'm using my mint, I'm going to grab a little handful, pop it in there, and I'm going to grab about the same amount of nettle, pop that in there. Pour our water into our teapot. Now we'll take our teapot and our teacup to where we're going to create our safe space for ourselves. All right, so I'm in my yoga space because this is my safe space, and I'm going to show you how you can set up your space so that you can truly relax and encompass yourself in comfort. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, so I've chosen my yoga space, but really this space can be anywhere. It can be your bedroom, it can be your living room, wherever you feel like you can create sort of a cradling, womb-like space for you to settle into is exactly where you need to be. So I've got a bolster, a yoga bolster, not necessary. It can be a cushion off of your couch. We're going to use this to elevate the knees later when we lie down. I also engaged a couple pillows off of my bed so that I can prop my head up and really feel cozy. I've also got a blanket here that I'm now using to lift my sits bones up so that I can allow my knees to fall away and my thighs to grow nice and heavy. I can also use that to cover up with afterwards. I've got my cup of tea or my pot of tea. I also brought along a journal and a pen so that I can take note of any knowing questions, any kind of stuff that comes up inside of me during the day. If you have it, if you're someone who is so inclined, I recommend also a deck of tarot cards so that you can help yourself with inner reflection. And if you have it on hand, some smudge. So once you have all of this set up, how you want it to be set up, making yourself really nice and cozy. I've lit some candles, as you saw. I've got a candle behind me. I've got a couple other candles here in front of me. Then I invite you to come and sit. Get yourself nice and cozy. Find a comfortable seat of your choice. I'm coming into Sukhasana because it feels comfortable to me. Maybe you're sitting on your couch with your feet on the floor. Maybe you're leaning back against something. Beautiful. Find that cozy space. Then either just allowing yourself to have a candle in the picture and you're lighting your sacred fire with the candle and allowing yourself to smudge even with just the energy of the candle, or bringing your actual smudge into play. We're going to take a moment here to settle in and set intention. So I'm going to light my smudge and I'm going to start to tune in to my own body. Start to feel and breathe deep. Feel down into the earth. Allow myself to connect with Source, with the Mother, to calm my mind, to start to set intention, to really take care of myself today, to mother the lost parts of self within me, the exhausted parts of self within me, and to refresh and rejuvenate. So we're just setting intention for that while we use our candle or our smudge to just tune in and calm, come back to center. Bring in that intention of taking care of the self today. Hopefully we have cleared our plate. We've let someone take care of our kids. We've let work know we're not coming in. We've let friends know we're taking this time today, so please don't bug us if that's necessary. And we're just grounding down, nothing fancy, just arriving for ourselves in this moment and in this now. So now I invite you to pour yourself your cup of tea. Hopefully it's steeped by now. Pour yourself that cup of tea. And before I let you go and you carry on with your healing day, your fill your cup day, there's a couple more things that I'd like to mention. First of all, take a moment to ask, to demand, to send out tendril fibers from your heart to Earth Self and to the Mother, asking for help, asking that your cup be filled today, asking that you be supported in your need for quiet, for space, and for rejuvenation. Remember that your intention sends signal out into the universe, and that the universe and the mother, the divine feminine, if you will, responds to our energetic signal. The universe and the divine feminine, the mother, are always there for us when we ask. Please help me support myself, help me to fill my cup, help me to be present for myself today and find true rest. We're merely sending signal out into the universe about what we need today. The next thing I invite you to do is to make a list in your journal of all of the things that you know that you need or that matter to you in terms of creating home, a sense of grounding, of cocooning, of womb in your space. What makes your space feel comfortable to you? What makes it feel like it is supporting you and helping you with your external self out into the world to recharge that self? So are there things that you can add to your environment, that you can do? What is it that you feel come up inside of you from that root chakra, from that sense of home and place that is deep down within you, that helps to support you in the coming days, in the coming months? What can you shift? What can you change? What can you create to help support yourself moving forward so that this sense of exhaustion doesn't take over so completely next time, and you can help yourself feel fueled and more rejuvenated?
All right, so now it's time for our meditation. Come on down to the ground, get yourself nice and comfortable. Make sure your knees are supported, your head is supported. Cover yourself with your blanket, get all nice and cozy. When you have arrived, place your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your belly. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, allow your shoulders to relax, your hips to relax, your legs to relax. Feel the earth underneath you come into this moment. Bring your attention to the soles of your feet. Relax through the feet. Relax through the toes. Relax through the calves and the shins. Soften through the knees. Relax through the thighs, the hip creases. Really feel your hips ground down towards the earth. Feel that sacrum make contact. Soften through the lower belly. Let it go, let it go. Soften through the lower rib cage. Feel the sternum drop. Feel your heart space making connection with the mat or the floor. Relax through the shoulders. Let your arms grow nice and heavy. Soften through the elbows and the wrists and the fingertips. Relax through the jaw. Maybe you part the lips, maybe you lick the lips. Relax around the nose and the cheeks. Relax behind the eyes. Unfurrow the brow. Relax the scalp and let the head grow heavy. Deep breath in. Exhale, melt like chocolate into the earth. Now bring your attention into your heart space. How do you really feel today? Acknowledge it. Be honest with yourself. And then let's go on a little bit of a journey. Imagine in that heart space, there's a secret garden. This is your secret space, your private space of home. What does that garden look like? Is there abundance of flowers and herbs and vegetables? Is there a meandering pathway? Off in the distance, can you see a greenhouse? Walk over to that greenhouse. What do you see? What's in the greenhouse? Is there a big fountain? Can you sit down next to the fountain? Are there fish that come to say hi? Reach into your pocket. Find a stone there. Pull that stone out of your pocket. Feel its weight, its color, its texture. And then find what matters to you right now in terms of an intention. And pour that intention into that stone. Surround it with love, compassion, patience, and understanding. And when you're ready, toss that stone into the fountain and watch the ripples flow. Feel as your intention spreads out into the universe, sends signal out into the universe. Then stand up and slowly start to walk out of the greenhouse, noticing the smells and the colors, out into the garden. Notice the bees and the birds and the butterflies. Let a sense of contentment and ease wash over you. Feel it settle into your bones as you slowly walk back to your body. Find yourself back in your body, deepening your breath, maybe wiggling the fingertips and the toes, rocking the head side to side, knowing that you can bring that sense of home, contentment, and ease with you wherever you go. Now I invite you to stay here for as long as time allows. Maybe you continue with a meditation, maybe you let yourself sleep. And know that you can tap into this inner secret garden whenever you wish and allow ease and calm to wash over the body. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope it serves you well, and I can't wait to see you next time, my dear friend.